People have been known to find love in some truly strange places. Jayla Cooper and Jose Griggs. The story of a 9-year-old bride seems like an unconventional and uncomfortable narrative pulled from a foreign land with a decidedly different culture. But the tale of Southlake, Texas native Jayla Cooper and her 7-year-old groom Jose Griggs is actually a heartwarming and heartbreaking one. Cooper had long dreamed of her picture-perfect wedding, but a battle with leukemia put a major obstacle in the way of that dream. Enter Griggs, her best friend and fellow patient at the Children's Medical Center in Dallas. Cooper and Griggs tied the knot in a fairy tale wedding to fulfill the bride's final wish in February of 2009, 2 months before Cooper succumbed to her disease. Chadil Defy and Sarinya Kamsuk. If marrying your fatally ill bride as her last dying wish is a sweet, emotional gesture, getting hitched to an already dead bride is just, well, creepy. Under the understandably devastating circumstances of having his girlfriend of 10 years killed in a car accident, Thailand's Chadil Defy couldn't help but think ruefully about having declined her marriage request in order to focus on work. So Defy decided to make things right with deceased girlfriend Sarinya Kamsuk by marrying her on the same day as her funeral. He even bent down into the coffin to kiss her cold lips, thereby sealing the loving but disturbing union. Sal 9000 and Nigi Anegasaki. Some people can get just a little too into video games. A Japanese groom under the gamer alias of Sal 9000 opted to take that video game love to the next level by exchanging fantasy wedding vows with Nini Anegasaki, a character from the Nintendo DS game Love Plus. The Japanese internet community had previously witnessed relationships between humans and avatars, although they mostly exist within the confines of their virtual world. The gaming groom, who would not give any name aside from his online alias, brought his courtship into the real world, marrying Nini in front of friends and web users who watched the ceremony via live stream. Peter, Paul, and Maria. In 2012, Maria Budzicki found herself at a crossroads, deciding between her husband Paul and new lover Peter Grumman. Ultimately, she decided to have both. With her husband's consent, she moved Peter into the Barking, England family home alongside Paul and their 2 daughters. Peter sleeps on a main floor couch, while Paul sleeps alone in an upstairs bedroom, with Maria sharing a room with one of her daughters, although she does have a sexual relationship with each man. Remarkably, Peter and Paul have become friends over the course of this arrangement. Ahmed Mohamed Dor and Safia Abdullah. Love knows no boundaries, a fact made abundantly clear by the marriage of Ahmed Mohamed Dor and Safia Abdullah, a Somalian couple separated by 95 years of age. The 112-year-old Dor married the 17-year-old Abdullah in 2009 after Dor waited for his teenage bride to grow up before making her his 6th wife. The bride's family said she was happy with her new husband, a centenarian who already had 18 children with previous wives. Assuming their reported ages are accurate, Dor is old enough to be his bride's great-great-great-grandfather. Boris and Anna Kozlov. It was a relationship 60 years in the making when Boris and Anna Kozlov reunited in 2008 thanks to a chance encounter in her home village of Borovlyanka in Siberia. Boris and Anna found each other again while he was visiting his parents' gravesite and noticed her standing outside her old home. The emotional reunion came 6 decades after being separated 3 days after their wedding, as Boris was shipped out to war with his Red Army unit. By the time he returned, Anna and her family had been exiled to Siberia by Stalin's forces. They both remarried but had since been widowed, leaving them open to resume their fateful courtship. Anna Haining Swan and Martin Van Buren Bates. The Nova Scotia-born Anna Haining Swan and the Kentucky native Martin Van Buren Bates turned plenty of heads as a couple during the mid-19th century. This was because of the astonishing 14 foot 8 inches in combined height between the nearly 7 foot 6 inches Swan and her 7 foot 3 inches Beau. The towering twosome met as part of a traveling circus and later fell in love, marrying on June 17, 1871 in London. The reverend officiating the ceremony looked positively diminutive standing next to the giant pair, despite himself standing at a considerable height of 6 foot 3 inches. Erica and the Eiffel Tower. thousands of couples have enjoyed romantic moments against the backdrop of Paris's iconic Eiffel Tower, but few of those moments have actually come with the tower itself. Former soldier Erica Labrie was so taken by the 1,000-foot monument that she decided to make her relationship with the landmark official in 2008, going so far as to legally change her name to Erica La Tour Eiffel. Now, that's what you call putting the attraction in tourist attraction. Although millions of tourists venture into the tower each year, the structure only shares one official partnership. Let's just hope that all those tourists don't catch an eyeful when Erica opts to express her love for her betrothed. Amanda Rogers and Sheba. While many people identify as dog lovers, few take the label as literally a 47-year-old divorcee Amanda Rogers. In front of 200 people, Rogers married her female dog Sheba in a 2014 ceremony in Croatia to mark what the dog meant to her human companion. While some may scoff at the admittedly strange marital pairing, Rogers, who recognizes that the union isn't legally binding, claims to have found bliss with her spouse. Sheba had been in my life for years, making me laugh and comforting me when I was feeling low, she says. I couldn't think of anything more I'd need from a life partner. Louis and himself. Louis opted to take loving oneself to a whole new level on New Year's Day in 2007. In an act intended to express his dissatisfaction with reality, Yi took the plunge and ventured down the aisle to pledge his life to himself. Well, more accurately, he got hitched to a cardboard cutout of himself clad in a red dress because he is apparently a heterosexual self-lover. Yi admitted that he was a little narcissistic, but all reports indicate that the marriage has remained strong with both parties still happy together. Well, love sure seems to come in all shapes, sizes, and objects. Let us know what you thought about some of these odd couples down in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun videos like this one. Thanks for watching.